What's up, you guys? My name is Rocky, and you have joined my channel, Social with Rocky, and I'm so excited to have you here. So I'm grateful that you guys are here because I need to talk to you about something super duper important, like about how I was about to beat the brakes off of this woman's. All right. Anyway, stay tuned. You're gonna want to hear this. Hey guys, it's Rocky and thank you for joining my channel. And yes, it has been quite an adventurous day. If you don't know who I am, my name is Rocky. Once again, I am a social media strategist, Instagram strategist, branding strategist. I have several businesses in which I run and I love deeply, but I also have a 9-to-5. Not everybody likes to work from home. Let's just say that. Now, can I work from home if I want to? Sure. But I like people. I like being out and doing things. I cannot stay at home and eat and spend money all day long. It's just not going to work. Today's message, I want to tell you a little story about what I'm going through at my 9-to-5 currently and how I got out of it. And, you know, you're probably going through this with your job as well. And that's probably why you're tuned into my channel. So stay tuned until the end. I'm going to give you some killer tips on how to conquer the topic today, which is corporate bullying. So stay tuned. And if you haven't already, please, I can't even talk. Like, subscribe, and comment below as we go through this with the issues that you're having, okay? So I'm going to talk to you guys today about corporate bullying, okay? Yes, bullying exists and it sucks and we hate it, but normally it's the kids that kind of go through this, but lately it's been the adults that's been going through this, okay? And it happens in the corporate world all the time. You have this place where you go to work and you just want to work, get your paycheck, and go home, but you have all of these other people that are around that are cutting you, jealous of you, sabotaging you, just being mean to you, talking to you crazy, and you're doing your best to try to maintain and keep your cool because that's the type of person you are. But then one day you just want to snap on them, right? It happens. Trust me, okay? So let me tell you about something that happened to me, and it's kind of still happening, but I've dealt with it, all right? So I started working at this place. First of all, I'm a retired Army veteran. I retired October of 2018, and I am so glad I'm out. I love serving the military, but I'm glad I'm out and retired, all right? So the job that I have now is pretty much what I did in the military, but in the civilian world, and I'm a contractor, and I love it. I love it because I know my job. I know my job well, right? So I get into this place, I got hired, and I had an exciting time. When I first got there, of course, everyone was super duper nice. You know, a lot of the people knew me from before because I worked there a long time ago. And then I left to be an instructor. Then I came back to working there again, all right? So I get into this place and everyone's super nice. You know, everyone's welcoming. I happen to be a lead, so I'm in charge of other people that work under me. And I'm like one of the youngest people there. There's only about 4 or 5 youngins there, right? Everybody else has been working there since I was born, like in the 80s. So they've been there a long time, right? So here I am, this young, vibrant. You see, you know, I don't wear this to work just in case you guys ask. I'm young, vibrant. I love unicorns. I decorated my whole desk. It's like bright, colorful. I have purple sloths, pink sloths. I have sequin pillows. I have unicorns. I have a unicorn flask. Don't ask. Bars. I have all kind of stuff that's like vibrant. And people walk in all the time. And they're like, this weirdo. So older people. All right. So I get there and there's a couple of people that I'm dealing with that are just straight assholes, okay? Let's just be real. Let's call a spade. Assholes, okay? So there's certain people there that, you know, they just talk to you crazy. They won't talk to me crazy directly, or they'll try to talk to me crazy directly, but I just give them the crazy look like... All right, and then there's people that talk about me. They'll gossip about me, and they'll say, hey, you know that she's doing this. You know that she's doing this. She's not supposed to do this, da-da-da-da. There's people there that try to set you up and sabotage you. But we're going to talk about all the different types of bullying. So this is one person that I could not stand, okay? She was like night and day. She got bipolar disorder. I don't know what's going on with her. Something's wrong with her. 1 minute she's mad, next minute she's happy. 1 minute she hates me, next minute she loves me. 1 minute she's gossiping about me, the next minute she's telling people gossip. You know, telling me gossip about them. It's just a hot mess, right? The whole thing was just a hot mess. And I was just like, you know what? This place is crazy. Like, I got crazy stressed out. Then it got to the point where she tried to sabotage my job by sending me late reports so that when I tried to send the report out, it would look like that I sent them late because we worked together, okay? It was just too much, right? People talking to me crazy, snapping on me when I'm asking them to do something that's their job. It became so stressful to the point of I either, one, was going to knock somebody out and probably get fired from my job. 2, I was probably going to quit, which I really didn't want to do because I loved my job. Or 3, I was going to have a nervous breakdown and anxiety attack because the stress and the pressure is so much. When people ask, how come people go nuts on their job, or how can people, why do people commit suicide when they're getting bullied? Why do people, drink when they're getting bullied? Why do people do all these things when they're getting bullied? Because it creates a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. So for weeks, I felt like I don't want to be here, but I'm going to go to work. Like, it wasn't like oh yeah, I'm going to work. It was like oh my God, I got to go to work again. And I know you guys feel me. So if you feel me and you know about corporate bullying, please comment below, because I'm not the only one that goes through this, right? So the way I got out of it was, 1, I kept telling my supervisor, hey, this is what she's doing. Next day, this is what she's doing. Next day, this is what she's doing. Hey, I'm a snap. This is what she's doing now. Okay, it got to that point where it was bad. And then it got to the point where I realized, you know what? Shouldn't nobody control you or your emotions. You should be able to control your own emotions, right? But sometimes it can be overbearing. So what I want to do, how I came out of that situation, is the exact advice that I'm going to give you guys. So again, stick around to the end. I'm going to tell you how to get out of that mess, and I'm going to tell you how to fix the problem. But there's some facts that you need to know. I happened to write them down because there's so much information. I sat down and I thoroughly put this together because I really want to help you get out of the situation, because it's stressful. And especially if you like your job, you will want to get out of it, because, nobody likes walking into a place where they are uncomfortable. Okay, so we're going to get you comfortable, and you're going to conquer this crap, and you're going to make the bully look so stupid, okay, that they're going to feel like, you know what, why was I doing this, right? So let's get on with this. So first of all, let's look at the definition of corporate bullying. It's the repeated health-harming mistreatment of one or more persons by one or more perpetrators. Health harming, okay? This is bad for your health. Stress is bad for your health. I don't know if you know this or not, but stress is extremely bad for your health, right? It causes heart palpitations. It causes freaking fatigue. It causes dizziness. It causes insomnia at night. It causes so many different things that are bad, okay? So these are health harming mistreatments, right? The abusive conduct, including verbal abuse, is intimidating, threatening, and humiliating to the target, which is you. And it can and often does interfere with the target's ability to get their work done. Like, you can't even work. And that was so true for me, because I'm sitting there getting my work done, and I'm worried about her coming to my office, but she has no reason to come to my office. We had like 2 separate offices. But she would make her way to my office. Every time I try to avoid her, she would make her way to try to find me. I would, avoid her way over here. She'd be way over here. Next thing you know, here she come walking towards me. Like, really? They will find a way to go after you, right? So there are 4 types of workplace bullies, and yes, there's actual categories for them, and I think I've encountered about all of these in my workplace, and I know you have. If you've encountered any of these corporate bullies, comment below, let me know which one you've encountered, okay? The screaming me, okay? This person is the loud, aggressive type, right? Why are you gonna do this? How come you're gonna do this? Why don't you do this? Why didn't you put paper in the copy machine? Are you going to clean up the shredder paper? This person is loud, obnoxious, wants everybody to hear the issue that she has with you, okay? Or he, whatever. Very aggressive communication. Hey, go over there and do that. Go over there and do this. Why didn't you do this? Send this report now. Nobody deserves to get talked to that way, right? Respect for respect. That's just how it is, all right? That's the screaming Mimi. The constant critic, okay? This person's all about humiliation. This person's all about cutting you in your job. Hey, you sent the memo, but you didn't put a period at the end of the sentence. Hey, do you think you can straighten that up a little bit, because it's a little crooked? I don't like how you stack that against the wall. Is that how you were taught to clean? Because that's not clean. Doing stuff like that to try to humiliate you and belittle you and treat you as if you don't know what you're doing in the workplace, all right? The gatekeeper. To me, this is the worst one, right? Manipulation and withholding of resources, right? There are people out there, sad but true, that won't tell you all of the information. Okay? So they have dates, deadlines, whatever. They'll tell you this needs to be done. They won't give you a deadline. And then when you turn it into your boss, he's like, this was due like 2 days ago. And you're like, she set me up again, right? It's so crazy. They will do stuff like that. This particular person, for me, I had to get a report up by 8:30. She gonna send me her half of the report at 8:25 and then walk her butt over to my desk and say, hey, yeah, is the report ready? No, how's it gonna be ready? You just sent it to me. You know, she would do stuff like that. She would walk around the office and tell other people, because I work in like a supply where I issue out parts. She would go tell everybody else, oh, well, she said that you can't do this because of this. You can't get your parts because of this. She's changing everything back there. So she's telling them about my section, so where they come back and they're like really standoffish towards me because they don't know how to act or what to say or anything because of what they were told, right? Straight gossip, right? They're very manipulative. And people like that often want a bunch of people on their side so that they can go against you, right? But that doesn't happen with me because I'm such a positive person. But we'll get into that later, right? Corporate bullying sucks. All right, the two-headed snake. These people are bad too. These are the worst kind as well because what they do is they'll smile in your face like, hey girl, how you doing? How is things working out for you? I hope that we can be friends. You know, I just love you to death. And then when you walk away, they're like, oh, I can't stand her. Did you know that she didn't do this in the report? Oh, girl, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, stop, okay? Stop it. I combat that by smiling back. Hey, girl, hey, boo. And I walk away and I do the same thing. Don't do it. But, yeah, that's the two-headed snake, okay? So those are the 4 types of bullies in the workplace. The screaming Mimi, the constant critic, the gatekeeper, and the two-headed snake, right? Which one of those are y'all dealing with right now? Comment below. Now, you need to learn how to get over, okay, this bullying because you want to work, you want to be peaceful, you want to have a great sense of self when you go to work. You want to enjoy your work, even if you don't enjoy your work. Nobody wants that freaking stress, right? So the first thing, speak on it and speak on it early, okay? You need to talk to that person directly. You need to say, hey, you know, you're tripping right now. I don't know what your problem is, but you're getting on my freaking nerves, all right? Say it professionally, of course, but that's what I had to do. I had to tell them directly. Like, I don't know what your problem is. Like, chill, okay? Talk about their values. Hey, I'm not too sure about your values, but for me, I treat people with respect. I would like to think that you're the type of person that likes to get treated with respect and that you give respect to others because that's what they deserve. And it's a reflection of how you are, right? So talk about their values, all right? Explain what the problem is you're having with them and why you're having the problem with them, okay? So you treat me this way, and I don't like that because, you know, I want to be in a peaceful work environment, okay? Tell them straight up like that. Nobody wants this drama. You know, be specific to the problem. What are they doing and why don't you like them doing that, right? Say their name a lot. This is a psychology thing, all right? Hey, Sharon, I don't like it when you do that, Sharon, okay? But Sharon, if you listen, then Sharon, you know, it gets them into the attention that you're focused on them and what they're saying, right? So, and then you're pinpointing them, okay? You're pinpointing them. You're letting them know, Sharon, like I got your number, okay? It's a psychology thing. And it really tricks them mentally because it's like, why does she keep saying my name? But it works. Now, is it easy to approach your bully? Absolutely not. But you have to do that as a first step. So that way, when you go up to the next step and talk to your supervisor, well, it's a few steps down. You talk to your supervisor, you can say, hey, I've tried to handle this myself and it hasn't worked, all right? The next thing you could do is document your abuse and your performance, not their performance, all right? You want to write down every single time this has happened or what has happened, the time it happened, what happened, and how it's affecting your performance. I couldn't do my job because she sent this report at this time. I was supposed to send this report at this time. Therefore, it made me look bad because I turned in my report late, right? Stuff like that, okay? You want to do stuff like that because it shows your, you know, especially when you have a long record. When you have a long record and you show your supervisor, they're going to look at it and be like, oh my God, like this has been going on for that long. You have proof, right? And nobody ever thinks that you're just going to write this stuff and make this stuff up, okay? They're going to have to take it for face value. It happened, right? The next thing, take care of yourself outside of work. So when I got off, I would come home upset, stressed out, almost crying. I don't cry. I cry a lot, but I don't cry about stuff like that. But almost crying, frustrated. I just wanted to go to sleep. I was depressed. Take care of yourself. When you get off of work, leave work over there, right? It's going to be hard, but do it. Take yourself a bath. Meditate. Get you some essential oil lotion from Bath & Body Works. Get the stress-free lotion. Wallow in it and just chill, okay? Go to the nail salon. Do stuff that makes yourself feel good so that you're refreshed and ready to attack for the next day. Okay, next. Do your research, okay? What is the work policy for corporate bullying at your job? How should people be treating each other at your job? There's a policy for everything, okay? So make sure you check that out and look at it. That way, when you present it to your supervisor, you can say, hey, she's not following policy A, B, C, and D, okay? I am. And I've directly talked to her and she's still not following it, right? So do stuff like that. Know the policy, know your HR like the back of your hand, right? And that way you can get everything cleared up and then you have the policy, the books, and stuff on paper behind you. Talk to your manager about your bully, right? Let them know what they're doing. Again, have your little notebook. Hey, this is what's going on. This is how it makes me feel. This is how it's affecting me accomplishing the mission of this building or this contract or this job, whatever the case is. Once they hear you out and they hear that, you know, the problem that's happening is stopping you from performing the duty that's stopping them from making money, it's going to be a big deal, and they're going to stop it because they need you productive so that the business can keep running, right? Now, if it's your boss that's the bully, talk to someone higher. Talk to your HR. Everybody's boss has a boss, right? Don't stop at the lowest number on the totem pole. Keep climbing until the situation is handled, right? And then, unfortunately, if it still doesn't help and you're unhappy and you're stressed out and you've done all of these things and that person is not talked to or taken care of, leave your job. And it's going to suck. Sometimes it sucks to leave your job. Now, of course, have a backup plan. I'm not going to get into all of that. But make sure you leave your job. You know, you want to be in a place where you're happy, you're healthy, and you're not stressed the hell out, right? So leave your job, find a better job, find a place where you can be happy. When you are happy working where you want to work, you're more productive with your time. You get promotions because you're such a great, happy, healthful person. Great things will come to you, okay? You want to work where you're happy. So if all of this does not work, okay, you've identified your bully, you've said your steps, and none of it has worked, leave your job and go find somewhere where you're happy, okay? So at the end of my story and the corporate bullying, I take a couple of things. For one, I am a snitch. So if you act up, I'm not going to come out of my character. I go straight to my supervisor and I say, hey, this person said this person did this. I'm done. It's a wrap. And I'm a very confrontational person. So no, I'm not just going to snitch and leave it alone. I'm going to tell my supervisor, and me and you are going to sit down and have a talk at this little round table right here. Okay. And we have, and I've spoken very boldly about how I feel about stuff, which I'm proud of myself because I've never had to do that before. Then the other approach that I've taken is I'm nice. Hey, Sharon. Hi. Yeah, girl. Yeah. Da, da, da. No matter how mean that person is to me, I'm super nice always, for the simple fact that they hate that shit. Let's just be straight up. Kindness does kill. It kills them. It stabs them. Like, they can't stand for you to be happy. They want to tear you down. They want to see you miserable. They want to see that they are affecting you, right? No, you don't do that. Don't give them that, honey. No. I'm having a great day, Sharon. Would you like a donut? Would you like some orange juice? Be super nice. That's what I've done, right? And then don't let the little stuff bug you, right? I don't let anything bother me. You know, if Sharon's trying to get on my nerves, okay, Sharon, like, that's your problem. Remember, their problem with you is their problem. It's not your problem. Don't take it on as your problem. You know who you are, all right? Be self-aware. My hair is just so, ooh, I like it. Be self-aware. Know who you are. Love yourself, and you don't have to worry about any of this, right? Just ignore it until you can't ignore it anymore. And then if you have any issues, then you move on to these steps, right? So hopefully this video has helped you out on corporate bullying. Lots more information to come. Again, I am a small business owner, so I'll talk about brand strategy, growing your Instagram account, and little things that I go through in my lifetime. So if this is great information to you, make sure you like and subscribe and comment below and let me know about your corporate bullying experience, because I know I'm not the only one going through this, you guys. So love you lots, and I will talk to you later. Until next time.